This mic stand is way too tall for me. I'm going mobile. Ladies and gentlemen, unbelievable, this crowd. I have no jokes that will make all of you laugh at the same time. I'm just going to specialize. I'm going to tailor it for you, sir. And then later for you, because you look like a tough sell, especially. Possibly because you're sitting alone. I don't know. This is already one of the best nights of my life. Look at this stage, this room. Maroon 5 gets a fucking parking lot. Buck Cherry's not going to get this stage. Nor do they deserve it. Really. I was the inspiration for Crazy Bitch, by the way. Sorry if I seem manic, I just have never had this much room to maneuver on. My motorcycle is underneath here. I'm going to get out on that in a few minutes. I'm going to jump that flaming thing. By the way, nobody panic, but part of the campus is on fire. No, yeah, it is. Oh, God. There's so much I want to talk about in so little time. Nice of Art's Quest to raise the Titanic and bring it here for our view. Beautiful work. Anyone local? That was such unbelievable pandering. I didn't even tailor. Like, anyone from Easton? Anyone from the... I don't care. There was, you may have heard in the news, there was a stabbing at Musikfest. Nobody in this room, I hope. I hope everyone is still intact. I thought, at worst, the person most in danger of dying at Musikfest would be maybe Steve Miller. Natural causes, of course, natural causes. So many other things. Anyone going to the casino with me after this? Yeah? This is just a way station to get out of the rain, so you can go drop some money in the casino. Let me tell you, when they were threatening to build that place, there was a certain contingent of fundamentalist community who were saying, promising really, that the quality of prostitutes would rise once that building opened up. I have not seen it yet. I thought they would promise a prostitute for every seat in your car. You would just be tooling down 3rd Street, and prostitutes would jump in. Why not? You're waiting in traffic anyway. And meet me behind the banana factory would become more than just the world's worst pickup line that I have used on so many occasions. You understand what I'm saying? I speak from experience. Yeah! I have not seen that happen yet. What else? What else did I want to discuss? It's a new room, brand new room for me, obviously. Brand new audience. I know almost no one here. I would compare that. Anytime that I do a new room, the only thing I compare it to is maybe helping Lady Gaga get into costume. You know, it's like complicated, prickly, and you have to be ready just in case there's a dick. But I haven't encountered any dicks yet, so this is a wonderful crowd. Thank you. And what's so exciting is that you have only seen local comedians so far. You don't have to go to Philadelphia or New York. I mean, they're here. We're here. We're jumping around for you, and you came out to see it. Please don't stop. That's incredible. That wasn't a laugh line, but I'll take a victory sip for it. I'd like to go off half-cocked on a few subjects I know nothing about now, if I may. I think that for it to be legal for a man to purchase a Speedo, he should have to do the 50-meter freestyle in 21.49 seconds or less. I looked it up. This is what the bronze medal finisher did at the 2008 Beijing Olympics. If you're not good enough to get the 3rd place at the Olympics, you're not in the Speedo business. That's one subject I know nothing about. What else? What else? Anyone a poker player here? Serious poker players? Yeah? You like you're going to play tonight at the Sands? Good luck. Statistically, slots are our game. And by our, I mean, you know, non-Asian people. They know how to gamble. But my complaint, was the World Series of Poker really the best name they could come up with for that particular activity? It sounds so sarcastic. Does anyone else feel that way? I mean, you're taking one of the most hotly contested athletic competitions in the Western world, the World Series, and you're applying it to an activity where people sit Smoking and drinking? That's gotta be ironic. Hey, you're off to the World Series of Poker, huh? Yeah, lots of luck to you. Meanwhile, I'm off to the Super Bowl of darts over here. Good luck there, 007. For any visually impaired people in the audience, the comedian has just grabbed his crotch in a suggestive manner. And we're all the richer for it. I can see you really appreciated this. You've got your ear pretty much to the stage. Is the bass doing anything for you? Yeah, it's good? All right, cool. That's my joke tailored for you. Now I take a knee for the tender part of the show. No, what else? What else do I want to discuss? I don't know much about sports, so I wanted to get to know more. So I started up a fantasy football league. Got Aragorn in the first round draft. I'm pretty excited about that. Not so excited about getting Dumbledore. What with his weak knees. That could be. Plus, I'm afraid he might die mid-season and have to be replaced by another actor. So I might try to trade him for like a Commander Data or a couple of Cylons to be named later on in the series. These are geek jokes, obviously not tailored for the beer-drinking crowd. Not the Maroon 5 crowd either. I feel bad for the guy in my league. You got Professor Xavier and Captain Christopher Pike. He is fucked. Individual, thank you, right there. A little clapping right there. Was recently at a wedding. Very hip DJ. He played, the hits of yesteryear that you're expecting at a wedding. You make me want to shout and electric slide. But then he started to play the hits of today, 2008, 9, 10, 11. And I heard at one point somebody go, and I thought, no. Oh God, no, please. Please do not send catastrophe on Tim and Krista's special day. And then I looked around and I noticed that nobody was calling 911. In fact, people were starting to move towards the dance floor. And that's when I realized, it's not an actual fire. It is merely a shorty fire upon the dance floor. But I got to thinking, what if there had been an actual disaster? I don't know, like an anthrax thing would break out there. And I'd have to quite literally, because remember that these terms today are changing places with their slang. So like dope and ill and the shit are starting to mean good things. So what if there's an anthrax attack at the wedding and I have to go, somebody, this dope is ill. And that shit over there is the bomb. And everyone just goes, no. Starts backing that ass up. Did I hear a no? No, you were obviously not with it, comedian. So I'd have to be the one to administer first aid, No one else is jumping on the scene. But if I stutter and go, do you have a first aid kit handy? Screwed all over again. Cursed to forever see disaster but never to be believed. Like the mythological Cassandra. Or, Shaggy and Scooby-Doo. I live in mortal fear that one day Neo is going to come out with a jam called, I think I just drank bleach. And they're going to be playing this at all the weddings. I feel like, fire is the go-to metaphor when it comes to love, right? It's beautiful, it warms you, but it can also hurt you. And it rhymes with desire. That's a big one right there. But I just feel like we're in a post-9/11 age, all right? Disco Inferno isn't funny anymore. I'd have to say that, as the Supreme Court decided, if I can't yell fire in a crowded theater, why is Kesha able to sing about this place about to blow? Why is Bon Jovi allowed to sing about shot through the heart? It just seems like calling a false alarm on disaster. Oh my God, I'm having so much fun. I feel like I brought things down to like a Garrison Keillor level here, So did I hear a hey? Hey! You can make fun of Buck Cherry, but please leave Garrison Keillor out of this. Anyone else feel this way? I feel like my phone thinks it's smarter than me. Yeah, let it. All right, let your fucking smartphone think it's smarter than you. All right, that'll make it so much easier when John Connor comes to lead us against the machines if we lull them into like a false sense of security. I went to send a text message recently, and it decides to finish the word for me as it is wont to do, you know, and I start typing like, what time is the M-E? And it finishes, meeting. Got this. What time is the meeting? Except that's not what I wanted to type. What time is the meatloaf is what I was sending, and then it hit me. Now my phone thinks I should be scheduling meetings. Does it think less of me because I'm not? Forget the rise of the machines and worry about the condescension of the machines. Like every night my phone uploads to this sinister government mainframe. It's like, hey, this guy's not a threat, he's scheduled around fucking meat. Another example, I lent a friend of mine some money and I text him, he didn't pay me back. I go, hey buddy, I need that money AS, and it finishes ASAP? No, I need that money, asshole. Thank God there was no predictive text in the age of the telegraph, or it's quite possible that the Titanic's distress call would have been, help, we hit an icebox. Whole different message. Say what you will about the rotary phone and never try to put on airs. You didn't get all the way to 7 and have it go, did you really mean 9? Facebook is the absolute worst. It's making judgments about you all the time. You know, it likes to group comments. So if you leave a lot of comments, it just group, like Stephen Bost has commented on John Doe's page and 7 other similar stories. Oh, Facebook, I'm sorry I'm boring you. I'm sorry that life sucked all the syrup out of your snow cone. But for me, every comment is worthy and as profound as a wedding toast. The bottom line, there's only one machine that's fit to judge me. And that's the machine that's going to start my car after I blow into it tonight. You know what I'm saying? God, you guys have been great. My name is Stephen Bost. Good night!